One other thing we find, Fran, is we find some business owners who wear what I call the no debt badge of honor. Come hell or high water, and there's nothing wrong with it, but you have to think about it.
Yeah.
They don't want debt.
Yeah.
Okay. So sometimes in lieu of debt, they'll take equity, and that can come with its own risks. If you're going to remember, if you're going to take on an equity partner, you just got married, and debt, although you have the obligation to pay it back, eventually you'll get rid of it if things go well.
And what's even worse than that, you get a friend's going to invest in your business, a family member is going to invest in your business, and the day they do that, every day, every week, every month, they're going to say to you, how's it going?
Right.
Where's the growth? What's our revenue? What's our expenses? Why'd you spend money on that?
Right.
And so all of a sudden, when you take it from friends and family, then you've got someone who's just going to drive you crazy. That's not your best option. If it's your only option and you're desperate for it, maybe. But this is much more the thing to do than the friends and family loans.
Correct. If you do it properly and thoughtfully and carefully.
Yeah.
Don't rush. Slow down.
And so, but most of us don't understand this debt market, equity market, strategies of that. We just don't. We understand our business.
Let me tell you a story, Fran, about a woman I actually met here in Atlanta 2 years ago. She had a consulting business, and her revenue was about $202 million a year, and her profit was about $350,000 a year. Any shame in that business?
Did you say 202 million?
2 million revenue and 350,000 profit that she could take home every year. Any shame in that?
Yeah, I like that.
That's a nice business.
That's a nice business.
And then I asked her, which is one of the questions I ask in the growth dilemma, what her growth aspirations are. So if all of her dreams came true, what her top line and bottom line numbers would be 3 years from now. And her answer was her dream would be to double her top line to $4 million and triple her bottom line to $1 million.
Yep.
And I said, great. Now, if we all have a dream or a growth aspiration, usually there are some ingredients in our cake that we're missing.
Yeah.
Some that we need to fill them.
Sure.
In order to push to our goals. And for her, she said that she would never be able to do it without adding a management team around her. She knew that she was controlling too many things and holding too many things up.
Yeah.
And I said, that's cool. So what's a management team going to cost her before it starts to pay for itself, and about how long is it going to take? And the answer was about $350,000 and about a year.
Yeah.
For her, she couldn't take that mental leap to do that because she said she won't be able to pay her mortgage or eat for a year if she invests the $350,000. There was an option she had never thought about before, was if she wanted to, she could go to the SBA, get a loan for the $350,000, have a monthly payment of about $4,000 a month. If her plan worked well, she would pay the loan off in 2.2 years and be on her way to doubling her business and tripling her bottom line. Realistically, it might take 5 years.
Yeah.
But that's leverage, Fred.
That's leverage.
And it's often what I encourage business owners to think about is once you get your business to a certain point where you're cash flowing and you're making money, you can't manage your business like your household budget. It's not just about what comes in and what goes out. You have to think about what investments you want to make, what they'll do for you, what returns you'll expect, and how much risk you're willing to take to make those investments. Yeah. And that's so much of the ideas we cover in the growth dilemma.